Hello guys, and welcome to the stream. Just going live for you now. This looks like the first practice is about to kick off. We've got Test Alliance versus Pandemic Horde, I believe. So this is the first practice since I've had a couple of glasses of wine, so bear with me. This is probably a bit haphazard, this one. So let's just check. I'm pretty sure these guys are Horde. I always forget. Yeah. Okay, we've got practice. So this is the first practice since CSP released the tournament rules, which came out on Thursday. And this match has just started. So this is now one of the biggest changes that CSP has done for the Alliance tournament for this year is they've changed the points required. So the number of pilots on grid from 12 to 10, which has taken a huge change. So straight away we can see on our views there's a lot less people on grid. So I think Brave are flying a little bit undermanned, but they've got a light missile kiting set up, which is obviously kind of predicted to be quite strong in the meta. And Test Alliance have got pretty much the same as last year, kind of like a Typhoon fleet issue set up. So what's changed here? So the meta see what Test have done here slightly is they basically switched out the bombers for 2 Curas, so they've got more tackle than the kind of last year's Typhoon fleet issue setups, but less power from the DPS. So they've got no E-warships as well, so it should be interesting. So the moment 2 Sweepers have taken a little bit of damage. Let's just look at these Typhoons, make sure they're not being shot. It doesn't look like they are, so there's not a lot of damage going on here. Duggan in the Sweeper is taking a lot of damage from these light missiles, but he seems to be tanking okay. The Neos is at the back there, seems well in range of him, so he's not struggling at all. On the Brave team, I haven't seen any wrecks appear yet. Let's just look at the Scimitar. I presume that would be primary. It's interesting these crews are hanging back at the back of the field. One might predict they would be coming in close to tackle, but maybe because they've got less tank than the TD3s, they're hanging those back as kind of to defend the Logi possibly, and be ready to pin things down. So I can't really see what's being primaried on the Pandemic Horde side. Well, Horde is certainly shooting Typhoon fleet issue now by the looks of it. We've changed switch primaries to him because he's kind of like quite in amongst them. He's decided to dive in quite deep. Looks like he's possibly shooting this Cerberus here. Let's have a look. He's right for this Cerberus. So I have to do camera as well as commentate. So kind of it's not so much commentating, it's more kind of just generally trying to see what's going on and show it to you guys, stream it to you guys. So we've got a Cerberus here. He's fine. So I'm not really sure what the Typhoon is shooting at this point. I haven't found any damage being taken. Possibly it's the Huygen. That's obviously a good primary. No, it's not Huygen. I wish I had the ability to lock up 20 targets, that would be amazing. But unfortunately I don't. Orthrus is fine. Let's check the other Orthrus who's taking damage. Okay, so this dude, Sarah Redcliffe, was taking some damage, but it looks like he's getting reps and he's well out of range of any newts or tackles, so he should be fine. Interestingly, we've got the Bifrost, the Bifrost, or the Beef Roast, swinging kind of like trying to get close to Test Logi possibly. Yeah, it looks like he's on top of Test Logi. Okay, so the Neros now I presume is being primaried. Let's get him locked up quickly. So he's gone in for a tackle. The Stork, which I presume is their Lynx, is hanging back. Neros is fine though, he's not struggling at the moment. He's got a bunch of heavy armor rep bots. There seems to be a ban T2 heavy armor rep bots, just as an issue. So Bifrost just popped there. So he got piled on, even though he was in rep range of the Scimitar, and though he ECM jams on the Scimitar. The Scimitar wasn't able to keep him up as he took all the DPS from Test team. So Test are able to break semi reps with the amount of DPS they've got on grid. I presume the Typhoon's got heavy newts as well. Okay, and they switched to the scimitar now. Okay, oof. Okay, Brave are in a tricky situation here. Their scimitar is properly tackled. Look at all those lovely war effects. He's getting totally pinned down and totally painted, web, neutered. He's got 2 typhoons on top or nearby. All the TD3s are swarming all over him, and even the Cruels looks like they've come in to do some neuting as well, and webbing. So he's gonna be out of airspeed charges soon, and he's gonna probably pop. So not a lot taking damage on the test side. Simi's just trying to stay alive here. I don't think he's going to be able to. I'm trying to look at what these light missile ships are shooting. I don't really see them doing much damage. They're trying to kill us people, which kind of seems a little bit neither here nor there, to be honest. Possibly they're shooting Logibots. Okay, the scimitar's down now. I would predict that Panic Horde are going to call this any second, because they've got no Logi left. They haven't been able to really damage Test's tank at all. So it's kind of really not looking good for them. They've lost a scimitar and one of their link ships as well in the Bifrost. Interestingly, I don't know, maybe the Bifrost, I've got to learn how to pronounce that properly, wasn't fit for links, possibly. I don't know. I would have thought that without a command ship on grid, you'd want a link. Oh, having said that, it looks like Dugan and Sveeple is struggling now to stay alive. Well, Horde lose Ejector. Without their reps, they're going to die pretty quickly. The Aneros, though, not too far from, pretty close to that. Well, certainly not so when I think of the Sveeple, so he shouldn't die. Still a bunch of heavy drones there, so I don't think they were shooting heavy drones. Possibly there's a few less than was before. That's one good tactic with light missile ships. You can clear heavy drones off the grid really quickly. Trying to get things locked up. I think that, yeah, there's not a lot taking damage now on the test side. I think they'll be fine. So this is all Hordes to lose, unfortunately. Soldarius in a crew is taking damage now. He's getting hit pretty hard. These light missiles might be able to kill these T1 frigates. I mean, it's a pirate faction frigate, so it's got more HP than a regular T1 frigate, but it hasn't got T2 resists. They can fit quite a lot of buffer on a crew, which I'm guessing Solaris did, because he just got hit by 2 Serbs and 2 Autoruses and didn't instantly vanish off the grid. So they're circling now, the test team, looking for prey, but I don't think they're going to get it. The Stalk of Romeo there got caught up by the TD3s. He died pretty quickly. The TD3s, they're a decent amount of tank for a destroyer hull. They're probably not as tanky as a Tech 3 destroyer. Oh, Cerberus there just disappeared off the grid. I'm presuming Brave going to call us any second. Maybe they're just looking to see if they can do anything else. I would have thought Pandemic Horde would want to kill that Aneros, because they're probably not going to kill much else before they kill the Aneros. There's nothing really lightly tanked on the test team. Tech 3 destroys a defense mode. They can tank, they can be 20k HP. They've got a really good resist profile. The crew is probably the weakest things, and like I said, they hung back. Probably they knew that they were the weakest things, so they hung back until the fight really got going, and then they brought their webs and their newts in. But I would presume they're probably brick tank thick. So CCP's tried to the CCP has flavoured this year's Alliance tournament a Blood Raider theme, and as part of that, they've reduced the points cost of all Blood Raiders ships by 2 points. For the Balgon, that means move from 21 to 19 points. The Ashimu is down from 11 to 9, and the Cruel is down from 4 to 2. So that means for 2 points only, you can have a ship that does a bonus web, it has bonus needs, it has Tech 1 frigate, but pirate EHP, which is kind of nice. So for 2 points, the Cruels are going to be super popular, I think, as tackle ships, because it kind of stacks quite nicely. 2 Cruels is only 4 points, which sounds better than one being 2 almost, because for 4 points you've got 2 really solid tackle ships in your team, which frees up, allows you to put a lot more points into other ships, and you set up the other 8 ships. So that's that match done. So it's looking pretty quiet tonight. The test open practice. So I'm just going to mute myself, and we'll leave CCP SoundCloud running, and I'll stop talking again when we get another match.